Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. This might look a bit familiar. This was the piece that I actually wanted at that auction, and I was thinking at the time, like, I paid 20 for all of it, and at the time I was like, I hope I can get 20 or 25 just for the bench, and then everything else would be profit. Problem lies in the fact that I don't know what my brain was doing, but adding it up in my head plus the $2 buyer premium, it was like, in my head I thought it was a dumb buy after I did it. At the time, obviously, I was like, sweet, I'm buying stuff. And then afterwards, I was adding it up in my head, and I'm like, if I only get 20 for this bench, and the other stuff really isn't worth all that much, I'm not making much of a profit, and we have to move it, and store it, and photo it, list it, etc., etc. I got kind of lucky with this. So I got home, and as I was taking photos, let me show you. So this has the original stickers, and I have no idea how to pronounce that. Nemschoff, Nemschoff, Nemschoff. I don't know, but the price went up. I was actually meant to look up that name to see if I could find any information. I remember the auctioneer talking about the estate owner being from another country, and at the time I was only like half listening. I was doing something else. Now I wish I would have paid attention to what he was actually saying. I'm curious if anybody knows anything about that furniture name, country it came from, etc. Put it down in the comments because I'm interested. Anyway, I have a few people that are interested. This lady is supposed to be on her way, $45. So I'm kind of hoping that goes through. And I have something really kind of neat I want to put online, and then I think we have some errands to run. Bench is gone. It got picked up. We did go pay our bills, and this was the cool thing that I was talking about. This I bought a while ago, and I think I originally was going to keep it, and it just got literally stuffed in the closet. And now that I'm going through everything, there's no reason for me to keep it. We're not taking it on the bus. I'm not going to be here to enjoy it. I'm going to list it. It's like brand new with tags. Giant glass flapper blue jay, bird brain. I should probably look that brand up just to make sure I'm not over and or underpricing it, eh? This thing is actually really cool. I have no idea what to price it at, though. I just tried to look it up. I can't find not one for sale anywhere. I don't know. I was going to originally try 45, but now that I know that there aren't any, maybe I might try 55 and just see what happens. I can always go down on the price if it doesn't sell. Oh, finally. Okay, so we got our bills paid. That stuff's done. I got the stained glass bird listed. Weather got a little funky all of a sudden, so I think what we're going to do is start working on the frames for the bus windows. Rich has already started cutting the C channel. This is my current job. Once he cuts it, I need to use the file and get all the sharp edges and stuff so that when I'm cleaning, he says it like I'm gonna be the one cleaning. It's hilarious. Have you guys seen our house? Anyways, so that way I don't catch myself, that's quoting, air quoting, on sharp edges. Is there more stuff up here because of these things?
No, it's like it keeps walking. Alright, that's gonna have to work.
So this is the idea. This goes into the frame like that. Oop. Sort of like that. And then same thing on this side. I'm going to build the channels that the, what are they called? D clamps or C springs or D springs or something will fit in here to hold the screen tight. Wow, I think I just thought of something really neat. We were just talking to Rich's dad about painting the outside and the colors and kind of, you know, prep and what we need to do and the rubber roofing and yada yada. Rich wants this front part of the bus to stay looking like a bus. That's why our flooring doesn't start until there. And I can't even see that hold, please. The framing doesn't start till here. He wants all of this to remain looking like the original bus. All right, hear me out. I don't like the way this looks. I'm thinking though, I might be able to talk him into painting the steps to match the seafoamy blue-green color of the outside. Lovey.
What?
Okay, hear me out. I don't like the way this looks. I think it looks janky. What about painting the black parts of the steps and this the same color, the same like accent color of the bus? No? You're
No.
killing me.
No. But what we can do is paint what is white, the seafoam green, and the bluebird seafoam green.
I don't want to do the bluebird, but yeah, maybe where the white is. We'll compromise. This is what happens when I go get a water. Dude even stole my phone. Have you guys met Paula? This is Paula. She is our alien. I don't think we were vlogging. We garbage picked her years ago. I cannot for the life of me remember if we were vlogging yet. She goes with us places. Moment of truth to see how well our math is.
Not well.
We didn't math well?
Did not math well.
The lighting is so bad. But I think we've got it. It fits. We just had to trim like a hair off. Do you guys see him? Which is interesting because I just watched a totally, I think a totally different baby mouse. He's just nibbling. We have a mouse that lives in our bus. I don't know if this guy... Do you live in my bus? Little nibbles? I think mice are adorable. I don't necessarily love him being right there though because Rich is stomping back and forth cutting things. He's just chilling here eating, so I might move him. Plus there's a bunch of metal shavings, but he's so dorps, man. He didn't lose nothing. I think we're gonna call it for the evening. It's a little after 5. The dogs usually eat at 4. Indy is usually complaining about 3:40, so I'm sure she's hungry. We're gonna finish. We'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. We're gonna finish these tomorrow. It's early and I'm really not in the mood to box things, but Rich is getting ready to leave and I need him to take all this junk with him. We did sell in Rice's lasher overnight, so that needs to get boxed up. $5 plus cost of shipping on our Etsy page. This actually is a really cool piece. It came originally from an Etsy shop. It is a reproduction of an antique bottle. This is porcelain, and they made the molds, made the bottles from the molds, and sold them on their Etsy shop. Last time I checked, they weren't doing it anymore. Their Etsy shop had been closed for a while. I bought this at Salvation Army. I cannot remember what I paid for it. I believe there was 2 or 3, and those sold, you know, not super fast, but they eventually sold. This one sat for a very long time. I've had this listed, shoot, for like at least 3 years. Finally took a $14.99 offer on eBay plus the cost of shipping. So, I mean, did I make any money? Probably not, but that's okay. I'm going to get this ready to go out. And we sold the checkered vans already. These are always an easy-ish sell for me. These sold on Mercari. I listed for $25, took a $21 offer. So pretty good for something I paid $3 for at a garage sale. Gonna get these ready to go out. This sale may or may not happen. I don't know. It is a really cool vintage apron hanger. I am gonna set it out here and we'll just see if the guy shows up. It is a Facebook Marketplace pickup. For the smaller things, though, I feel like I have a harder time getting people to actually show up for them. And, I mean, you guys see, I have just as hard... And, like, I have enough problems with bigger things. I have even more problems with smaller things. So I don't know. We'll see if this happens or not. Ugh, people irritate me. So it's like 8 o'clock at night now. Clearly this is still here. The guy paid for it via Venmo and just, I guess he's just going to leave it here? I don't know. Okay, we are heading back out to work on the bus. This hopefully is supposed to be getting picked up today for $55. It's a friend of mine, but he doesn't really live all that close. He wants it for his mom for Mother's Day. So we'll see how that goes. I just want to make sure both eyeballs are here. Okay, good, they are. I don't know why it made me like wonder about that. But we're going to go work and hopefully finish the screens. And for anybody that was wondering, that is still here. The duck apron holder that was supposed to get picked up 2 days ago. Yeah, it's still here. So funny. People get a kick out of this. He loves telling people all about all of the BUSLIFE stuff. Boom! We got our first official screen finished. How do you feel about it?
Pre-screened.
Pre-screened? I'm so excited. You guys don't even know how freaking excited I am about this. We've got 2 in.
This is the whole idea behind it, was they can be moved down here. You have access to put the window down, and then you move the screen up, and it blocks, well, once it's all the way up. You have to put a filler in here so it evens it out, so there's no gap here, and then you're also able to get the screen in and out.
I like the concept. 2 done. What, 4 more to go? 4 more to go? We'll get to that another day. I'm getting hungry. And Eric did come and get the Blue Jay, the stained glass Blue Jay, $55. That is gone. I have a whopping, oh my god, these dogs and their fur. I let them on the bed while I let Woody and Indy on the bed while we were working on the bus. I have one measly thing that needs to get wrapped up and package slapped. It's these. These are Grasslands salt and pepper shakers. Aren't they freaking adorable? They're modern. We garbage picked them a long time ago, right before. Thought I seen a chip. I was like, whoa. I didn't. Garbage picked these right before Halloween, so I mean they've taken a while to sell. Had them listed for $14.99. Took a $10 offer on eBay, plus the cost of shipping. Ugh, another fail. Apparently there's still salt in that one. If anyone wonders why there's dog fur all over the bed all the time, this is why. I do have 2 things that we need to get boxed up real quick, and then we're going to go finish the screens in the bus. This is the first one. This is the Motown Story. It's a 3 cassette set. 3 cassette set. That sounds weird. Sold it on Etsy for $10 plus the cost of shipping. So this is the first thing. And my goodness, I just called the vet this morning to quote their flea and tick heartworm prevention and all that. These guys are going to cost me over $600 for 6 months of preventions, but we need to get that done before we go camping with them. I'm going to call the IQ clinic and see if by chance it's cheaper there, because that is just outrageous. Vetting has gotten so expensive. That does include Woody, even though Woody technically is still property of the rescue. I do intend on adopting him once I can afford it. Luckily, the girl that owns the rescue, I've been friends with for a long time. She used to work with me when I owned All for Karma. So, she's kind of giving me a little bit of a grace period with him because she knows I want to keep him. So that does include him. And if you're wondering, this thing is still here. It's been 4 days, 5 days. The guy still hasn't picked it up. Next thing I gotta box up is actually in the bus bin. I'm fairly sure it's in this one. I guess I should check though. Kids pink run side tennis shoes, that's what I need. He must have found the hole I was telling him about.
Yeah, I'm making it bigger.
Clearly.
You gotta make it bigger to fix it.
Yeah?
Yep.
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 Yep. These are kids' run side tennis shoes. These were a garbage pick. And they sold, oh gosh. They sold on eBay for $15 plus the cost of shipping. I mean, come on. Could they get any stinking cuter? all the time with the wrestling. Not to add to this super long video already, but can I just take a moment with you guys? We're really doing this. Like, we're working on the bus again. I can't tell you how that makes me feel. I've been pretty emotional the last couple of days. Something that happened in my life. Those of you who are friends with me on Facebook know what I'm talking about. But life is so short. Do what you want now. Well, that is patched up. It's just a temporary solution just so no critters get in. There's a mouse or a chipmunk that has gotten in and we don't know from where, so it's possible that was the entrance. So it is patched pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to be worried about it, honestly, for quite a while. It's going to do what it needs to do, which is keep things out and keep things in. Now, back to your regular scheduled programming. Why can't I say regular? Back to your regular scheduled programming, which in this case is bus screens. Here we go. And there we are. We are done with the screens for the most part. I still want at least 2 more in the back, like in our bedroom area. And potentially another set here in the middle once we figure out where the walls are going. Bathroom, kitchen, all that crap. We do have all of this still. We did not buy enough C channel. That's why we're only doing 6 screens instead of 8. We did not buy enough C channel, which is fine. For now, we're good. I think our next thing is going to be the rubber flooring. I've looked on the Lowe's website and I didn't see anything that would work. So I think we're going to have to go with Home Depot, which means I need a little bit more money to get there. We'll just have to wait for now. We'll find other things that need to be done in the meantime. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done.
Yeah.
So we're not like...
We're backup camera in next.
Backup camera in next?
Yeah, because it's going in through here. Taking this light out and mounting the backup camera here. And then running the wiring all the way up to the front.
Alright, we already bought the backup camera a long time ago. It just needs to be installed. So, that'll be on one of the next vlogs. I wish it would stop making that noise because it scares the crap out of me every time it does it. But on that note, guys, I'm going to sign you off. Later. See you on the next.